All right, so we're diving into something super relevant for a lot of you out there, getting ready for your companion job interview.
Oh, yeah. It's a big one.
It is. And we've got some great resources to help us out today. RoleCatcher, you know them.
Yeah, they're great.
Their guides and their interview question database are amazing. We're going to use those to make sure you really shine.
Absolutely.
We'll tackle those tricky interview questions, sprinkle in some insights about what a career as a companion actually looks like,
Right.
and even touch on how AI can be your secret weapon in this whole process. But first,
Yeah.
let's talk about the elephant in the room. The companion industry is exploding right now.
Yeah, you're telling me RoleCatcher's career guide actually mentions like a 34% projected growth?
Whoa, 34%. That's insane.
It is. It's way faster than average for, well, any job, really.
Okay, so that's huge. But honestly, what does that mean for someone who's about to jump into this job market? Good news, bad news. What is it?
Well, it's good news because it means there are a ton of opportunities. But yeah, there's going to be competition. You're not the only one who sees that 34%.
Right.
So being prepared is key. That's where I think RoleCatcher's AI tools are really game changers. They can analyze job descriptions, pinpoint the exact skills they're looking for.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And then they help you tailor your resume and even your answers to those questions. Basically make you the ideal candidate.
Okay, hold on. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. AI is amazing, and we'll definitely talk about that. But
Right.
let's start with the interview questions themselves. You've probably seen this one a million times. Tell me about your previous experience working as a companion. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's basic, but that's why it's important. It's your first impression.
Yeah, right.
Don't just rattle off a list of tasks.
So what do you do?
Talk about the impact you had. Like, did you learn a specific skill to help a client? Was there a time you went above and beyond and it made a real difference? Those are the things that'll make you stand out. Show them you're passionate, you're dedicated.
Yeah, it's not just a job.
It's not just a job.
So paint a picture. Bring those experiences to life. Okay, I like that. Now, here's one that always makes me nervous. How do you handle difficult or challenging situations with clients? That's a tough one.
It is. It's a classic behavioral question. And yeah, those can be intimidating.
They are. Any tips on how to tackle this one?
Have a specific situation in mind, right? Think back to a time when things got a little tricky with a client. Maybe they were resisting care or something unexpected happened.
Yeah.
Walk the interviewer through it. How did you assess the situation? What steps did you take? And most importantly, what was the outcome? Show them you can problem solve. You can stay calm under pressure.
Okay, so have a concrete example ready to go. What about those times when it feels like everything's happening at once? Juggling multiple clients, multiple needs, that's got to be common, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's where you get the question. How do you prioritize your tasks when caring for multiple clients?
Oh, I hate that question.
It's all about organization and being adaptable. If you have systems like to-do lists or apps, mention those, but also emphasize your flexibility. Things change, emergencies happen, you have to adjust on the fly.
That's the companion life, for sure.
Yeah.
It's not just about what you've done, it's how you approach things. It's those soft skills that really matter.
Exactly. Those are what make you unique. Let's talk about a question that really digs into those. Can you describe your approach to providing emotional support to your clients? This one goes beyond the day-to-day tasks. It's about the heart of being a companion.
It's about empathy,
Exactly.
understanding.
Share a story that shows how you connect with people on a deeper level. Maybe you helped someone through a tough time, or maybe you've learned to really listen. It's about showing that genuine care, the impact you have on their lives.
Okay, this is gold. I'm taking notes here. All right, another classic. Can you tell me about a time when you had to make a quick decision in a high-pressure situation? I feel like that's every day in this job.
It probably is. Again, have a specific scenario in mind. What were the stakes? How did you make the decision? What was the result? Focus on your ability to think clearly under pressure and make the right call for your client.
Okay, so we've got showcasing passion, problem solving, and empathy. Anything else we should keep in mind when answering these questions?
Oh, absolutely. Don't forget to tailor your answers to the job description, and that's where RoleCatcher's AI comes in. You can literally plug in the job description, and it'll analyze it, highlight the keywords, the skills they're looking for.
Wait, so it's like having a personal assistant who knows exactly what the interviewer wants to hear.
Basically.
That's incredible.
And it doesn't stop there. It helps you craft your answers, making sure you hit those key points. It can even give you feedback on your delivery, how you sound, how you come across.
Okay, that's some next level prep. We'll definitely dive deeper into the AI magic in a bit. But for now, let's get back to those interview questions. We've got a few more to cover.
Let's do it. I'm ready for the next round. Okay, so how about this one? How do you handle situations when a client is resistant to care or unwilling to participate in activities? That's a tough one.
Yeah, you need to be really sensitive in those situations. It's a balancing act, right?
It is. You're respecting their autonomy, but you also want to encourage them to participate. Think about a time you faced this. What did you do?
Okay, so a concrete example again.
Exactly. Did you try to find a new activity, something that sparked their interest? Or maybe you just sat with them, listened to their concerns.
Sometimes just listening makes all the difference. It shows you care. Okay, let's shift gears a bit. What experience do you have with meal preparation for seniors? This one seems more straightforward.
It is, but it's still a chance to showcase your skills. Do you have experience with dietary restrictions? Meal planning? Can you create meals that are both appealing and nutritious for older adults?
Yeah, it's not just about cooking. It's about understanding their needs.
Absolutely. Okay, here's one that goes a little deeper. How would you handle a situation where a client is experiencing memory loss? This is getting into more specialized care.
Yeah, dementia care is a whole other level.
It is. If you have training in that area, definitely highlight it. But
Yeah.
even if you don't, show that you understand the basics. Patience, clear communication, gentle reminders.
Creating a safe and supportive environment.
Exactly. Now, this next one is often overlooked, but it can be a deal breaker. What is your availability?
The scheduling question?
Companion roles often involve evenings, weekends, holidays. Be upfront about your limits.
But also be flexible if you can.
Right. They need to know they can count on you. Okay, we've talked a lot about the interview, but what about the bigger picture? What does a career as a companion look like? Where can it take you?
That's a great question. Is there room for growth in this field?
Absolutely. RoleCatcher's career guide actually outlines different stages, from entry level to more senior roles. You could become a companion supervisor, even a companion manager.
Wow. So there's potential to move up the ladder.
Definitely. More responsibility, more leadership opportunities. You could be training new companions, handling more complex care needs.
That's exciting. So how do I set myself up for success? How do I climb that ladder?
RoleCatcher emphasizes continuous learning. Take some courses in elderly care, attend workshops, stay updated on industry trends.
Keep those skills sharp.
Exactly. And certifications can make a big difference. CPR and first aid, certified nursing assistant, home health aide.
Those add a lot of credibility.
They do. It shows you're serious about this career. Okay, let's circle back to the AI for a minute. We talked about how it analyzes job descriptions. Can you give me an example?
Yeah, I'm still curious about that. How does it work in practice?
Let's say a job description emphasizes patience and communication skills. RoleCatcher's AI would pick up on those keywords and then guide you to tailor your answers.
So instead of just saying, I'm patient, I would describe a specific situation where my patience made a difference.
Exactly. Show, don't tell. Make those skills come to life.
I like that. What about my delivery? Can the AI help with that too?
Absolutely. You can actually record yourself answering practice questions, and the AI will give you feedback. It analyzes your tone of voice, your pacing, even your body language.
Wow, that's amazing. It's like having a personal coach.
Uh,
Okay, I'm sold on the AI. But before we wrap up, I'm curious about how technology is changing the companion landscape in general. Any insights on that?
it's a huge factor. RoleCatcher talks about this in their career guide. There are all these new apps and devices that can monitor people remotely, help them live more independently.
So technology is actually enabling people to stay in their homes longer.
Exactly. And as a companion, you'll need to be comfortable using these technologies, integrating them into your care routine.
Being tech-savvy is becoming a must-have skill. This has been incredibly eye-opening. We've covered interview questions, career paths, the role of technology, even AI.
We've covered a lot. And remember, RoleCatcher has all this information and more. Their resources are invaluable for anyone pursuing this career.
I'm definitely going to be spending some time on their platform. They've really thought of everything. But before we move on to the final part of our deep dive, I have one more question for you. What's the single most important piece of advice you would give to someone starting out in this field?
That's a great question. I think the key is to remember why you're choosing this path. It's about making a real difference in people's lives. It's about connection, compassion, and care.
Yeah, that's so important. It's not just a job, it's about making a difference.
And that passion, that genuine care, it'll shine through in your interviews. So yeah, use all those amazing RoleCatcher resources, prep those answers, but at the end of the day, just be yourself.
So it's not just about saying the right things, it's about letting my personality show, letting them see who I really am.
Exactly. They want to see you're capable, sure, but they also want to see that spark, that genuine desire to care for others.
Okay, I'm feeling so much more confident now after this deep dive. We covered everything. Those interview questions, career growth, even how AI can give us an edge.
It's been great talking through it all. And remember, RoleCatcher has your back. Their guides, the question database, the AI tools, those are game changers.
Yeah, they've really thought of everything.
Yeah.
I'm definitely spending some time on their platform. But hey, to everyone listening out there, we hope this deep dive has given you the tools and the confidence to really rock those companion interviews. Showcase your passion, highlight those soft skills, and most importantly, be yourself. That's what makes a great companion. Good luck out there.